Hi, welcome to Sewing with Sandy. Today we're going to talk about a few winter makes and our spring plans. So we're going to spring into action and get some sewing done for the new season when the sun comes up. And we're really happy about that. But first, makes from our winter collection. Now this is obviously a spring dress, but it was on the winter portion. It's the Taika dress, and I'm sure I'm saying this wrong, Taika, and it's from Named Clothing. And I like the dress. It's adorable. It's very cute. I made a few changes to it, and then I had a few issues with the construction and the way it just looked on me. So I'm going to make some edits, but there is a sew along with this. I love the way the neck looks. I love the way the pieces went together. I'm just a little unhappy with some of the structure in here and the length of it. And the sleeves, they're adorable, but they're just not right for me. So follow along on the sew along and you'll see how we made it originally and then how we made up all the changes to make it fit a little better and reflect the style, because this fabric is gorgeous. It's from Minerva and it's this really pretty floaty rayon and something that's just perfect for spring, very floaty and fun, and makes you feel good right when you put it on. So that was the first make. We're ready for our second one. So here we have make number 2. This one was an instant success. This is New Look 6685. And again, we had a sew along basically because we were working with silks and then this really pretty stretch leather. So in this sew along, we did a lot of baby hems, French seams, things that you would expect to use when you're working with silk, how to cut it out so it's not flopping around and you get really good pieces. And then this pattern has this really interesting neckline. It has a V-neck with this scarf piece attached. So there's a little loop over here. I'll just slide this through. It's very soft and pretty and definitely different. I had to put the pleather on one side because I only had a yard of this silk. But it's really a nice little contrast, and then both of the sleeves are in the pleather, so it's super comfy and it's exactly what I wanted. It's dressy but also casual and fun. So follow along. If you haven't sewn with a slippery fabric before, it's not hard. You just need to add a few little techniques to your sewing toolbox to make it come out spectacular, and I'm really happy the way this turned out. The hems and everything are gorgeous on it. So that was make number 2. And then on to make number 3. Alrighty, this is make number 3. This is Simplicity 9189. And I've had this pattern around for a really long time and I wanted to try it. It's made for knit, but it's cut on the bias. So I used this leftover piece of wool that I had made a cape for my sister. And really, it's just too much. It even though it's cut on the bias and it'll probably grow, it just doesn't fit right. It flops around, and I think a lot of that is because I used a wool and did not use a knit. However, the collar, I really like this big beautiful shawl collar and the way that it's constructed, so I may try it again, but probably not. Yeah, it's just not the style for me. So this will go to Goodwill. It's finished. I finished it off, so I'll send it off to the Salvation Army. Someone will love it and someone will wear it and it'll look great on them, but just not me, not this time. So you win some, you lose some. All right, pattern number 4 that we finished this month is Silhouette 3414, and it's these pajama pants that we have been working on in our membership class. We have these really cute little satin hems. So these pajama pants are extremely well made. They have a beautiful 2-inch elastic. They have slash pockets, they have a little bow finish. They have patch pockets in the back, right? And then we did an added finish, like I said, this little satin hem on the finish to make it dress it up a little bit. Now, this is part of our member tutorial, and there's 4 classes for this. Pajama pants, we go literally step by step. And the thing about these is that it's a pants pattern. It's a regular trouser pattern. So once you make the pajama pants, you can make regular trousers, and they're fabulous. I've made a lot of pairs. You've seen quite a few go through. So those are our makes. Now we have so many things coming up this spring. I'm excited. I'm not going to be around a lot. I don't know how I'm going to get them all done. And I think I'm going to be spending an awful lot of time in my sewing studio. So let's get to the plans because they're gorgeous. All right, to start things off, we are going to do the ebony t-shirt dress, and I've made this a bunch of times. Again, I love it. I started to do something for the pattern review twisted sewing bee contest, and time just got away from me. So I just have this cut out. It's very simple as a dress. It's really nice gray jersey, 3/4 sleeves, and then I have this black bias binding. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm at least probably going to finish off the neckline. I haven't decided. I'm thinking some kind of pattern or design that might give this zhuzh up this old gray dress. But this is going to be like one of those things. I have a green one. I love it. It's made out of green bamboo. Again, it's from Minerva. This fabric has been in my stash for a while, so it's just a random gray knit. But it goes with everything, right? A pair of tights and a boots and a little sweater, and off you go. You're ready. So that is going to be easy. That's almost already done, so that's going to be super quick. The next thing I have wanted to do for a really long time is a bathing suit, and I'm not going to add a bathing suit right now, but I've had this Butterick pattern, $57.95, and it's got a bunch of bathing suits in it, so I'm certainly going to try that. And this is some fabric that I bought to make the bathing suit out of. It's really big paisleys, right, with a kind of an ombre technique. But before I get started on the bathing suit, I want to make a cover up. We go to the beach a lot, and I'm outside doing activities when we travel quite a bit, or we're going on a boat or something, and I have a UV shirt. I like the shirt. I'm not crazy about the hood. I don't need the extra hood, but I do like the shirt. So Mood has some UV fabric, and I haven't even opened the package yet. I've been saving it to open. I have 3 packages that I'm going to open today that I've been saving for this video. So I wanted to get this video done so I could see what's in here. So I'm going to make a UV shirt. Oh, yeah, look at that. What a great color, huh? It'll work just fine with this. But you can wear it with a pair of shorts. I have like black bathing shorts. It's super stretchy, but it's also UV protected. This is an adrenaline UV protective compression fabric. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a long sleeve shirt with just a plain jewel neck collar. So I'm going to use Silhouette 195, the sweater set, because you can take the little sweater and put sleeves on it, and that's really all I need. I just want something that's going to be loose. I'll probably put a little pocket in it maybe, because there's a pocket in the one that I have, and that's really handy for room keys or a little something extra. And yeah, that's the plan. So I wear the orange one that I have like all the time, so it's nice to have it. It would be nice to have another color, and it's great to kind of keep the sun off your arms, you know. So that is definitely on the list. I think that will be item number 2. Item number 3 is another Minerva fabric. This I'm going to use a Butterick 5456. It's a Maggie London pattern, and I'm making this short color blocked piece. And what I have, it's linen. Look at that, right? And a coordinating lime green. This is hard to find. It's hard to find fabrics that are the same color lot, right, that you can use in a dress. So these are from Minerva. It's the linen. And again, the link in the bottom here will take you to all the fabrics and all the patterns and everything and where they're available. So I think I'm going to do the green here and the green here and then the stripe in the middle, but I'm not 100% on that, but I think that might make the most sense. Again, I'll lay it out. I have to think about it, dream on it, you know. But I definitely have been looking for a pattern for these that is crisp and summery and short and easy to wear, and this is it, right? Look at, there isn't even a zipper or anything. It just has a tie in the back. So this is going to go up super fast, super fast. Next on my list is a dress for my daughter's wedding. She's getting married soon, and I had made this dress, Vogue, was it 9253, right? And I'll pop a picture up here. So I made it out of this beautiful Chanel-like top, and then the fabric from Mood from the bottom, and I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm going to make it again for her wedding. It's going to be in Telluride outside, but it's very fancy. It's a very small wedding. There's only 8 of us. So I found this beautiful Carolina Herrera fabric from Mood. Yes. And it's silk. It's going to be gorgeous in this full length, all the way down, full length dress. We'll be tromping out in the woods. I'm not sure what kind of boots I'll have, but they will be interesting nonetheless. This package just arrived a couple of days ago. This is from Minerva, and this is going to be a new sew along for their Minerva TV website, which is up and running, and I have a couple of sew alongs there already. So this is my new project for them, and it is another Vogue pattern, which I love, and this is a Lynn Mizono 1312. Look at that dress with all of the pickups, the faux pickups and stuff. Yeah, how gorgeous is that, right? So they sent along this lovely linen. Let's see, does it tell me one here? It doesn't, but again, I'll put it up there. But it's this really nice, soft, look at how it's almost see-through, summery linen. Yes. So that is going to be absolutely so much fun to make. Where did the pattern go? All right. I'm aiming to make the long sleeve version with all those pickups. So this is heavy. There's a lot of fabric here. I think there's like 3 meters here. Oh, maybe 4 meters here. That's a lot of linen. So it's going to be heavy, but you can see the line drawing. All these pickups down around the bottom. That's great. So I'm super excited about that. Super excited. What's next? Almost. So those are definitely going to get done. The rest of these are kind of nice to haves. If I can get to them, I will. I've had this Vogue pattern 9199 hanging around for a really long time. I love high-low dresses, princess seams. I don't think I'll probably do 3/4 sleeves. Long sleeves are probably too much. This is a Nicole Miller, again, and it's from Joann's. You know, Nicole Miller did a lot of work with Joann's. And it's a scuba. It's a light scuba knit, lightweight. It's not a heavy scuba. So I think these panels will be really interested cut up in these princess seams. Again, pretty simple. Princess seams, high-low, rounded neck, 3/4 sleeves. Shouldn't be too long, but we'll explore sewing with scuba. So this will be a really interesting sew along for scuba fabric. Another one that I really want to get to is the Fistera dress from Itch to Stitch, and I'll pop a picture up. I don't have one, I just have the printed out pattern. And again, this fabric, pretty sure this is from Mood, but, right? Isn't that gorgeous? So this is going to make this Fistera dress. I might make a top, I'm not too sure. It's kind of floaty and it's got a little peplum, the top, or the dress goes all the way down. But you know, I wear a lot of dresses and they pack really well. This kind of stuff doesn't wrinkle. So, and I travel all the time for work, so they pack really well into my suitcase. So that's what I love about like the scuba and the linens. Yeah, they wrinkle a little bit more, but that's okay. Then the last thing that I have on my list to do is these Brampton shorts. I'm doing the Itch to Stitch Brampton shorts out of this stretch, it doesn't stretch, khaki, this khaki twill. You know, I don't need the shorts right now. It's still cold here in New England, so they're getting kicked down at the end of the list. Lastly, I have 2 patterns that I ordered, 2 brand new patterns that are going to get added to either this session, you know, for makes, or the next session. And these are from Simplicity. I think I'm really into these little flowy boho blouses at the moment. I've got this one. This is 9702. Isn't that cute? I'm not 100% about the ruffle. I definitely don't want this ruffle. That's just too sweet for me. I'm not 100% about this, but I like this kind of look, right? This is straight. but it's got this gathered Empire waist and the sleeves and the V-neck. So yeah, this one is definitely on the list for summer. I have some cotton voile that might work really well from Liberty. So I think that will be that one. And then this is a pattern that I've wanted to get for a while, something like this. This is brand new. It's part of their spring collection, and it's from Madeline. It's $97.29, and it slips. I mean, they're a lot more fun than when you would buy them from Macy's or Sears, right? Years ago, you would go and get a slip. But I have so much silk and satin and lining type fabrics and all the laces that they add to them. They're just pretty. They're pretty. And, things like this linen, right? This linen, the blue linen, they're going to need underpinnings of some sort. So I think I'm going to give slip making a try and see how that works out. So that is all of my plans. I have in these plans, there is 4 sew-alongs and several other fabric and pattern combinations that are on the docket to be made. So I am going to be super busy. The other thing that we teed up this month is an all skirts post, a blog post, all the skirts, and it runs through a bunch of different styles of skirts. In addition to the wrap skirt that we talked about last month, the quick wrap skirt, the all skirts blog post matches patterns with styles, and there's several different ones in there. I've made quite a few of them and I really like them. I also did an ultimate list of sewing supplies, so if you're never sure what to get, or if you are looking for just the right tool, or if you want to put together a kit for a beginner, this is the place to go. And then also a list of sewing patterns for beginners, where to start, how to get going and moving forward when you're thinking about starting to sew. What's the best way to be successful right off the bat, which is important, because once you're successful, then you feel like, you can move on to something a little bit more challenging, right? But you don't want to start it with something that's outrageously challenging and then you can't do it, right? And then you fail, and we don't want any of that. We want everybody to be successful and have fun. So the takia dress, we have that video is going up soon. I just have to make the few edits to that and change that around. And then also the 91, the cape, and also the cape, that video will be going up very shortly. Even though I didn't like the pattern, it has some interesting techniques in it, and it's always good to look at those techniques. Just because it doesn't fit my style or my body shape doesn't mean it won't be right for somebody else. And then the silk one is already up there, so you can certainly go take a look. And then this closet core dress, there is a sew along. I believe it's up on Minerva TV, and I will find that link and put that also in the documentation that goes along with this video. So I hope you enjoyed all of our makes, the few that there were, and all of the upcoming makes, the tons that there are coming up. And keep an eye out for what's going on. Look, if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate that. And subscribe to our channel. We love to have you. Or subscribe to the newsletter on the website, and then you can see what's coming up every week. You'll get a little note showing what we've done and what we've accomplished and where we want to go and how you can get there and how you can follow along. So until next time, this is Sandy. Happy sewing. Bye.